how to make a stuffed pistachio New York City cookie. Ultra gooey heaven. So I'm back again filming another recipe with a pistachio spread. Another recipe I had lots of requests for, which is pistachio New York City style cookies. Starting off with my butter, you can use block butter or you can use baking spread, and I'm adding in some light brown soft sugar. Even though I already have a pistachio cookie on my blog, I thought I would just post a stuffed pistachio New York City style cookie with the spread instead. But you just want to start off by creaming together your butter and sugar. Then I'm going to add in an egg. You can use one medium or one large, and an optional little bit of vanilla, and we mix again. Then I'm going to add in my plain flour. We have sea salt, bicarb, and baking powder. And then we mix that again. We then have some chopped pistachios and some chocolate chips. I'm choosing to use white chocolate and mix those in. You can do this by hand or with an electric hand mixer, anything works. You then have your cookie dough. So I'm going to weigh and split them into 10 cookies now. To work out the weight of cookies, if you ever need to, just add up the weight of all the ingredients and divide by how many you want. I'm making 10 instead of 8 because of the weight of the spread that's going to go inside. You then want to grab your pistachio spread that you've already frozen into the lumps because it makes this bit much easier. But I basically just press the cookie dough down in my hand, grab the spread, and essentially wrap the cookie dough around it. You can, of course, not add the chopped pistachios to the cookies. You can just add the chocolate chips. You can add whatever flavoured chocolate chips you fancy. And you also don't have to stuff them with the spread, but also if you don't have the homemade spread, you can just use a shop-bought one, or you can replace it with any other spread. And now I'm going to chill these in the fridge for either an hour or the freezer for half an hour, just to help them firm up before baking. And now that they've chilled, I'm just going to split them onto large baking trays, and then they're going to bake in the oven. After they've baked, you have to leave them to cool for at least half an hour because they'll still be sort of raw. They'll continue to bake whilst they cool, so I always let them cool. And then I'm going to do a little bit of optional decoration, but that's entirely up to you. But either way, I'm just going to bake these cookies now. They're now out of the oven and lovely and baked. So whilst they're cooling, I'm going to add a little bit of decoration. And what I'm going to do is basically spoon on some white chocolate like so. And then I have some finely chopped pistachio. I'm just going to sprinkle over the top. The decoration is definitely optional. I'm just going quite extra on these because I'm going to give them away to a friend after I photograph them for the blog, but they are delicious. So I'm just going to let these set, and then we can come back and enjoy a delicious stuffed pistachio New York City style cookie. So here you have my finished New York City style cookies.